Hey there, welcome back. So today's question is hard. And there's a lot of layers to this question, and I'm going to go ahead and just read it straight off the page. So again, that we can get the full understanding of what this person is asking, and I can work to answer it. All right, here we go. The question is, why don't companies let people work from home in careers that can, obviously? Please note the typical objections about team building are busted, productivity declines are busted, and it saves company money. Thank you so much for this question. It is an excellent question, and it is really deep because I can't personally speak to all companies. I can't even personally speak about the person who wrote this in about their specific company. All I can really do is talk about what I know and the companies that I work with. I do have to say that I politely and respectfully disagree. Productivity does decline when you work from home. It does decline when you work from home due to the amount of distractions, and it may not be distractions like people coming in your office. It could be even distractions of household chores. So I even have a couple of videos about working from home and how to combat all those little distractions, how we can distract ourselves. So I do personally believe, and my clients have seen, that working from home does decrease productivity. As far as team building is concerned, I really can't speak to that much. We haven't had that much experience here in my firm, my consulting firm, about team building decline or anything like that through working from home. So I can't really speak to that. And about it saving companies money, it often doesn't save companies money for people to work from home. It's because of the lack of productivity and lack of infrastructure. So really, when it comes to why don't companies allow people to work from home that can, in industries that can, for me, what I have seen is it comes down to the actual infrastructure of the company. Are there the processes in place for people to actually know what to do, when to do it, and how to get the information? One of the biggest mistakes that I see in businesses all the time, whether it's small business, medium business, micro business, is that when we delegate, we need to delegate the authority and the responsibility. But in order to do so, they have to be able to find the information. They have to be able to find the answer to the questions. And a lot of those times that infrastructure, that documentation just doesn't exist. So a lot of companies opt to having people in-house because they want to be firefighters, apparently. They want you to come and interrupt them and ask all the questions, and they have not set up that infrastructure for you to get the information that you need and or want to do your job. So there is no right or wrong answer to this. Each company gets to decide what they want to do. But from what I have seen, it is going to be a lack of an ability to have the infrastructure to ensure that everyone can have the information that they need to do their jobs effectively. Whether it's a lack of software, whether it's a lack of physical process being written, whether it's a handbook, whether it's a CRM, whatever it is, they lack the infrastructure, and it seems easier. I'm not saying it is. It seems easier to keep everyone in-house so that we can monitor them. One thing I would like you to note is that even when you're working in a business, in-house, your productivity on a good day is less than 60%. So when we work from home and we have a lot of distractions, we might have pets at home. I do a lot of Zoom calls in my business, and there is a lot of breaks to let the dogs out. There's definitely a lot of breaks to let the dogs out. So that is just one example of an interruption that just happens when we're working from home. So again, I don't know why companies don't do this. It could be something to explore. Is it an infrastructure issue? And how could the company better set themselves up to be in a virtual environment? I don't know. I don't even know if this video actually helped answer your question. I do know that I would not have tip series about stopping interruptions and distractions from home if it didn't impact your productivity. So I do know that working from home does impact productivity. And I also know that a lot of lack of infrastructure is a problem when we're talking about people working from different locations, even if it's a satellite location or a second location. Some of these same issues come up when we are even just in a different location for the business. So thank you again for this question. I hope it helps a little bit. I hope you have a great day.